Hello world, PDR coming at you here with a 99 BMW 528. Really nice car. It looks like it has a little scuff in this dent. We got a ding, kind of body line sharp ding, and then we've got this long shallow diagonal crease, and then we've got another little shallow round dent, and then we have a fairly sharp normal ding. It's about 60 degrees out. It's not warm, it's not cold. Haven't heated it up. I think we're gonna start on, let's start on that bottom one. And I do see there's another one that's slight, that's right there. But let's start on that bottom shallow. And I've got Bertha in the door here with a really weird last bit of push of leverage. So I'm gonna just kind of get the visual on that, hold my tool in place, and yeah, baby that one out on the bottom, making some strange kind of slippery pushes at the very end here. And we're just gonna straighten this door out, bounce around in between the dents. Okay, I got a little bit of that one out. It has a little bit more. I'm gonna go to this one that I said in the front now that I can see a little bit more, and I'm just gonna, excuse background noise, just gonna bounce around on that one a little bit, take out some of that low area right there. At this point is when I say I sure do appreciate y'all clicking on this video. I really do. If you, oh, did you see the squirrel? Just a squirrel ran by. And if you would hit that subscribe button, it really helps out the channel. Let me get this one and then this one, but I'm gonna grab my wax and my rag real quick just to take out this little scuff. Now I'm using 3M Perfected, the same stuff I always use. There's a tool review on my tool reviews on this wax. Great stuff. Let's get that little scuff off, and then some of that scuff down here on the tool's kind of falling around. So yeah, there is a tiny little scratch in the paint. There's nothing I can do about that. But as far as the little scuffs on the surface of the paint, my wax does, my compound here does a really good job. Some of those little scuffs off. Now if I don't have the leverage with this Bertha tool here, I'll switch to the larger tool I have on the ground there. So I'm going to dial in and go for this one. Let's see where I'm at here. I'm fishing. What do we call fishing? There we go. Now I know I'm on the, yep. I'm right at the end of my reach of being able to, you can see where I'm making these severe pushes right here at the bottom, coming up through that teardrop. And we're going to try to do all 4 of these dents in one video, but you can see I'm kind of struggling with every single little push. Is a tough one to make. I'm almost wedging the tool in to where I want it. I'm going to drop it down a little bit because I see there's a couple of highs that I've made. Come through, clean these up. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but the wind is howling today. Very windy out. And so basically it has a couple little highs. I'm still going to tap down to flush this out, but I want to keep moving. So we got this one and this one. Gosh, so that's almost 5 dents we're going to do. I'm going to come through and finish this one up after I do these other 2. So let's see if I have the leverage to get up to this little Sharpie that's up here. I'm going to actually go like that a little bit to give me the angle that I want to look at it. I really carefully kneel on the passenger seat of the car to give me the leverage that I need. And now I am right in the middle of it. On the top edge, I'm just making some baby pushes. Basically twisting and prying at the same time. But these sharp ones, it's kind of a catch-22. You can either make the right pushes and have it come out real nicely, real quick, like this one is right here, thank goodness. Or you can make a slightly wrong push and it'll set you back a half an hour of having to battle one of these dents. So luckily I just kind of zen moded that out, and I also used, here's a tip guys, I also used the scratch in the paint as a guide, because if you think about it, that scratch in the paint was where it hit the most. It had to have hit the hardest on the scratch to actually remove paint. So I basically use that scratch as a guide of where I need to push. And that one came out looking pretty fine and dandy for what it is right here. I'd say we're at the 92-93% mark. Push a little bit more on that crease. I've got a nice little fogged angle. Wow, nice. That one came out good. Let's get down to this Sharpie. Cleaning this door all up. I'm gonna have a happy customer today. And another little angle. I don't know if I said it before, but one of the commenters says, you know, how do you know which angle to put your board at as opposed to the dent? I always like to keep the dent on the same line as the board. Now that one is too far back, so I'm going to switch tools, take Bertha out, switch over to Grandpa, my largest tool in the bag, and with this little Sharpie, probably be closing the video out as I'm working on this. So I will say again, I sure do appreciate y'all clicking on the video and taking the time. I don't know if you have a better angle or any angle on this one, but here we go. I'm right in the center of it. I'm making a twist and a pry, and it's slippery, you can see. So I'm going to slow down and really zen mode this one out. The silence. You hardly ever hear me not talking, right? Okay. Now, I am going to get as picky as I can on this one, but I can tell how edgy and slippery this is. And, you know, this video is for knowledge and entertainment purposes, but the techs that were watching this right now will probably be thinking, why don't you just roll down the window, get your number 1 in there and dial it in, or check on the back, because there's sometimes a reflector and I could be actually 2 inches away from this dent and just use my little hand tool and dial it right in also. But if you see, I took a little bit of patience and I just did that dent real slow. I've got a tiny little pocket on it and a tiny little high spot. So let's push the pocket out. A little bit of a push there. And then we'll tap down that tiny high, and I think we'll be looking pretty good for this door. So yeah, I got a little bit of a high right here. I'll make down tap, and then this one right here. Let's keep all the comments positive. We're just trying to have a positive, happy community. We're a bunch of people that are learning and growing. And we might even have some more videos on this car. So stay tuned for that. And in the meanwhile, this has been PDR, and I'm out. Peace.